Router iOS Backup and Restore by Indian Cybersecurity Solutions. It explains how to take backup of router iOS and TFTP server and how to restore it in Raman mode.
Hello everybody, my name is Devashish Roy. I'm the Senior Network Trainer as well as Cisco Network Specialist at the Indian Cybersecurity Solutions, and these are my contact information for LinkedIn and Twitter for my both person and company information if you like to contact. Today I'm going to talk about router iOS backup and restore. Now what is iOS? iOS is Inter-Network Operating System. It is like operating system of the PC. So iOS resides in flash memory of the router. Without iOS, the router cannot boot. We have to take iOS backup because if iOS gets corrupted, then router cannot boot. So backup of iOS should be saved somewhere, and it is saved in TFTP server. TFTP means Trivial File Transfer Protocol. That is a protocol just like FTP, but it uses UDP, User Datagram Protocol. So it is an unacknowledged or unreliable or connectionless protocol. TFTP server application to be installed on any PC, and that PC will be called TFTP server. TFTP server can be available from Cisco or from any other third-party website. Now iOS is stored in .bin binary format in TFTP server. It is a very small file stored in TFTP server. How to take the backup to the TFTP? Very simple. Copy flash TFTP command is for iOS backup to TFTP server. Now after taking the backup, if the iOS gets corrupted, so once the iOS is corrupted, you have to do the restoration process from the TFTP server. You have to restore the iOS from the TFTP server. Now if the iOS is corrupted, then the router boot process halts and the router enters ROM, that is ROM monitor mode. So that is a troubleshooting mode for router. Now how to restore the iOS from TFTP server? See, if the iOS is corrupted, then the router has no IP address. So you have to specify parameters like IP address, subnet mask for the router, default gateway for the router, then TFTP server IP address to the router. TFTP DNLD command to be given for iOS restoration. So this command initiates the restoration of iOS from the TFTP server to the router. Now this was the theory part for the iOS backup and restore in the TFTP server. Now I will show you practically in Cisco Packet Tracer. So this is a PT router that is connected to the server, and the IP address is 10.0.0.1 of the first Ethernet port of this router, and on server the IP address is set as 10.0.0.10. First we have to take the iOS backup to the TFTP server, and then we have to do the restoration. So after giving the IP address, just see the iOS file name by giving show version, and now you can see the system image file means the iOS file name that resides in the flash memory is this. So you just copy this pt1000 to .bin before the quote and click on copy because we need that file name later. Now you first do the backup to the TFTP server by giving copy space flash space TFTP. It's asking for the source file name, means it's asking for the iOS file name. Paste that name of the iOS file. Address or name of remote host means it asks for the IP address of the TFTP server. TFTP server IP address is 10.0.0.10. Destination file name is like that. Do not give any other file name. It will be stored like the iOS file name only. Press enter and it is taking the backup. Yes, the backup is taken. So this amount of bytes are copied in 3.083 seconds. And now to verify the backup, you go to the TFTP server, go to the services, go to TFTP, and here you should be able to see the backup that is there. Yes, it is there, 80,000. This is the backup that is taken to the TFTP server, and that is a .bin binary file. So backup is stored on the TFTP. Now we have to do the restoration. For that, first we have to delete the router iOS forcefully. So let's go to the router and give the command delete space flash. Now it will ask for the iOS file name. Again, paste that. Now it will ask for confirmation because it is a destructive command. Press enter and your iOS from the flash memory gets deleted. How to verify that? Just reload the router. It's showing as system configuration modified. Save. Yes. Proceed with reload. Confirm. Press enter. And now the router reboots, but it cannot boot. See, the boot process has failed and it has entered into ROM on mode, that is a ROM monitor mode. So from this ROM monitor mode, that is a troubleshooting mode, we have to do the restoration. But first we have to specify some parameters to the routers because the router has no iOS. So router has no IP address. So it has to be given some IP address and some other parameters also. You have to specify like this. In caps, IP underscore address equals, you can give any IP belonging to the 10 network, say 10.0.0.2, then IP underscore subnet underscore mask, say 255.0.0.0, that is a subnet mask there in the TFTP server. Then default underscore gateway. What is the default gateway of the router? That is the address of the TFTP server, 10.0.0.10. Then TFTP underscore server 10.0.0.10, and iOS file name means TFTP underscore file equals, you paste the router iOS file name, enter. So all these parameters to be given to initiate the restoration process. And now give the command TFTP DNLD, TFTP download, that is to restore the iOS from the TFTP server to the router. Yes, it has taken all the parameters and now it's asking for, do you wish to continue? Yes, I wish to continue the restoration process, and it should start the restoration now. Yes, it is restoring, and you can see the restore process is complete. So the file reception has been completed. It is receiving this iOS file and it's writing to the flash. It's saving to the flash and it is saved. Now you should reload the router. If you get the reload command, then it will give an error. So you give the reset to reload the router. See, the iOS is restored and the router is booting normally. So we can verify that the iOS has been restored properly and I can enter the router privilege. So that is the process for iOS restoration. So I have shown you the process of taking backup to the TFTP server and restoration from the TFTP server also. I have discussed this in theory and also I have shown you the practicals in Cisco packages. I hope you have enjoyed it and I hope it was informative for you, and thanks for joining. I will come with some other topic some other day, and if you want more topics like this and if you have enjoyed this, so please like our channel on YouTube and also please subscribe our channel also on YouTube. So that's for now. I'll meet with some new topic. Until then, it's goodbye.